Good afternoon, Phillies and Gentle Colts, ladies and gentlemen. This is PMV Today host Synergy, and you're listening to PMV Today's Spotlight podcast. For this edition, I'll be talking with a staff member from PMV Today and a rather stellar PMV artist who goes by the name of QuetzalDash. Unlike our other interviews, I'd like to start off this interview with a video, a sample of what Quetzal has done.
Here we go.
Man, I love that video. With that excellent introduction, let's move on to the actual interview. Quetzal is best known for his contribution to online YouTube fads in the Brony fandom and his traditional PMV skater boy. You guys came here for an interview, and an interview you'll get. Quetzal, you there?
Yeah, I'm there. Hi,
There
how
you
you
go.
doing?
Awesome. Love the sample. I really like your stuff. So, let's get right into this interview. Where are you from exactly?
I'm from Southeast Asia. Oh wait, wrong accent. Southeast Asia, Singapore. Do you know where it is on the map? 5 points if you do.
Uh, in the it's in the Asia somewhere. Damn it, I don't know. Where exactly is it
Yeah.
on the match, Quetzal?
Southeast Asia, as I said. Southeast Asia.
All right.
Look up your atlas, people. They teach you geography for a reason.
Well, there is a reason why I almost failed geography, and this is an exact good example of why. All right, so QuetzalDash, is there a story behind your username?
Not really. Okay, there is a story. Once upon a time, in a galaxy far, far away. Okay, that reference is so dated. Never mind. Okay, so basically, back in the day, I was quite a fanatic on mythological creatures. So when it came to the fandom, thought of random stuff, and I say, I love the Quetzal code to QuetzalDash, QuetzalDash, and I said it over like. I call myself QuetzalDash. And also, here's another reason: the name sticks out. Q.
Yes,
That's a pretty rare letter.
yes, that's true. So your name is based off of a mythological creature. I think your voice faded out for a moment there.
Yeah, because I purposely speak softer.
All right, no,
Yeah.
there's a moment of silence, but that's okay. So that's
Oh,
fine. So
okay.
your username is a mythological creature and then added with dash, I guess.
Yeah, the cheap way, you know.
Oh, that's fine. No, you kind of mentioned it, but how did you really get into this fandom?
Well, last time when I was your age, and never mind. 2 years ago, in early 2011 February, you see ponies everywhere, avatars of pony characters. I got curious, just looked the show up, and voila. I watched the first episode, and when the first line came in that is always stuck in my head. Once upon a time, in a magical land of Equestria. Then, okay. And then, that's how the ball started rolling.
Wow, so right off of episode 1.
Not really off episode 1, but probably season 1 was midway, February 2011. Pretty
Okay.
young, the fandom. Yeah,
Wow, so you've been in here for a while. I joined in when the second season was about halfway done.
I know. Kids these days join the fandom pretty late.
You're definitely a pioneer. Okay, so when I usually look at PMV artists' YouTube videos before I interview them, I kind of can pick out a favorite character. I couldn't really. Do you have a favorite character in MLP?
Yeah, many. The name gives it away, doesn't it?
I suppose, yeah, QuetzalDash, but you do a lot of different kinds of videos.
Yeah, but well, if you want to know the secret, just point a gun in my head and I'll say, okay, fine, Spitfire, and I like Spitfire and Rainbow Dash equally. Okay, don't take my money.
I love Spitfire. Actually, I cosplayed as Spitfire at a convention recently, and at my school's Halloween party when I was still in high school. This is last year.
And that's a new Academy record.
Yeah.
Right there.
All right. Cool. So, do you have a particular episode that you really liked of MLP?
There's many to mention, but
Okay.
let me guess. I'd say either green isn't your color, or the episode where Trixie returns. Magic Duel. Yeah, these two.
Yes, that was pretty epic, actually.
Yeah.
It's good to see that Trixie had some redemption at the end for any Trixie lovers out there in the fandom.
Can't you forgive Trixie? Sad face. Of course we do. Sad
All right.
face still does too. Oh, sorry. Okay.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. I'm actually really amused right now. You're excellent. You're an excellent interviewer, or interviewee, I suppose.
It's okay. I learn on the job. I just want to make people happy.
You're definitely succeeding in that. I'm smiling. So,
Okay.
so you could have done anything in the fandom. You could have ended up writing, making music, but instead you chose to make PMVs. Why is that?
Well, actually, more like I didn't really want to do anything with the fandom early on. I'm just like an observer who basically just drifts from here to there from random discussion. But I thought, hey, I recently watched an Ever Living concert with my friend, so why not? Since we both watched the show, made a PMV for fun of it. So boom, Skater Boy came up.
Ah,
Yeah. Then who knew from that video started everything?
wow.
Who
So
knew?
it was actually Skater Boy. That was your first video and your most popular. That's good. That's impressive.
Yeah. So that video may not be good in a technical sense, but I feel it's like I got something together there. I'm proud of it for some maybe for some nostalgic reasons.
Yeah, and that you've actually perfectly bridged me to my next segment. In our core questions now, what do you want to bring to your audience through your PMVs?
That's pretty hard because I always depends on what I feel for making the video really. Most of the time I notice I have this style that whatever you call it, it's a style. So I make sure 100% I give it my all and it's me. That's my work. So basically that, because I don't really want to copy anybody, or maybe I just take a few notes, but I want to be known that I did something for the fandom. whether big or small. In this case, I made a video that people can enjoy. So be it. All right, cool. Let's move on to the next one. Hope you like it. That sort of thing. You know.
Again, you're bridging me nicely. Let's move on to the next question.
I'm making your job easy.
You're doing my job. Why am I even interviewing here? You're doing like a self-interview here. You should be interviewing me.
Hello, welcome to the Quetzal and Bento Corner, where the strange fella has taken over this show. Get off!
Okay, so did you have any influences, other PMV artists potentially, that that kind of segued you into or led you into making your PMVs?
There's a lot to name. Back in the day when everything was simple and no After Effects and everything was just nice, lip syncing and just nice song. Very simple. No la 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 la. Ooh, shapes. Wah, la la la. Ooh, dark. No, I mean
Dark was awesome.
Yeah, no, I like the evolution. But I just said last time it used to be like this. Well, back in the day, I would watch some stuff by Jay Holler and Brony Vids. You know. Yeah.
Okay.
And
continue. Sorry.
yeah, continue. Mainly these two, and maybe who else is that guy? PMV Derps. Yes, that guy. He's dead for a while. Well, more than 1 year. Never mind. Let's go on.
Okay, sure. So, looking at Skater Boy, and it's not the most technological supreme PMV out there. However, I was looking at some of your more recent videos, and you put a lot of aspects into there, a lot of really cool effects and so on and so forth. Because again, you said it, you're evolving with the evolution of PMVs, which I think is great. Yeah. Adaptability is essential. So
yes,
what is
staying relevant?
Yeah, what is the creative process that you undergo to make your animations?
Steal from other people. Nah, just kidding. Okay, what you do is you have to observe what other people are doing. Take bits and cues from others, see what you can put together, learn from other people. Maybe learn a few tutorials. Okay, maybe write a few ideas. Maybe just instead of say, most editors, they usually find, hey, I want to do a video. Let's open up the program. Okay, here's the song. No, don't do that. Think about open the program. Then just slot a few relevant clips and see how it goes from there, Build up from a minimal thing. Is why I never get anything done because, well, most of my projects are now just 5-second previews. I'm too lazy. Laziness gets the better of everyone. Putting.
Okay. So
that's basically it.
Pardon? I can't hear you at the moment. I should mention, though, if you can hear me, that when you were giving that explanation, your voice was fading in and out. What I got from it, however, was you said for people to simply... Oh, 1 second. Did we lose connection? We're going to have to put this stream on hold till we can regain connection. I got one. Can you hear me? Hello?
Oh, yeah. Looks
All
like
right.
we have run across some technical derpicalities. First, I knew we couldn't be smooth. It was too good to be true.
All right. For the sake of the interview, just I'll ask you again question 3.
All right.
Because your voice was really starting to fluctuate in that time period. Okay.
Okay. Here we go again. Round 2.
Tell me when it's online.
What's online?
I'm asking just Lord, yeah.
Online. Here we go.
All right, and we're back online. Sorry, folks. There was a bit of a technical derpity, as Quetzal has so nicely put it.
Technical derpicalities. It seems we are unlucky today. All right, proceed on. Welcome, Red.
Actually, I don't know if it was just my own side of the Skype connection, but I actually didn't completely hear what he had responded to for my question. So I'm just going to repeat it, and you guys bear with me if you actually heard what he had said. Quetzal, what is the creative process that you undergo to make your animations?
Copy what I said 10 minutes ago. Okay, let's go. Okay, just kidding. Right, like I said, you always keep yourself updated with whatever is going around with you. Look for videos, new and old. Try to learn from them. Take a few tutorials. Then write down what you could do, what you could possibly do. And I always say, don't go to the program empty-minded. It's like, oh, I'm excited. I love this song. I want to make a video. Poof! And you play the song in the timeline and you go, for 30 minutes, you give up, you browse YouTube again, you browse Tumblr, and repeat the cycle over and over again. It's terrifying. No, what you do is, with that inspiration, do something, even a little bit, just a 5-second thing, just for you to get the gist of what you're trying to do for the video. Then leave it on and come back to it later. Which is why I have only 5-second previews for all my projects. Laziness just gets the better of everybody. So does my tongue.
Excellent. Actually, that's really insightful knowledge, and that's great that you gave that to us. Let's move on now. So what do you do? What do you think you do to establish uniqueness in your work? Now, you can call on your technical choices, your thematic choices, or your character choices.
Wow, that's very hard. That's very hard for me to answer because I know I have a style, but I don't know exactly what's that make me unique. That's why. Okay, play the Japanese theme song. Okay, for $1,000. What is that makes it special? All right. Well, what I mostly established for me is the key important thing is mostly scene choices and whether it fits or not with the particular part of the song or the whole theme of it. That is what usually I keep consistent most of the time.
Okay. So, scene relevance to the actual song.
Yeah.
Okay.
And after that, then just put a bunch of whatever crap I learned from other people, copy and paste, and voila, you have a video. That's right. My own spin. QuetzalDash cake. Want a dash? Yeah.
So that sounds like it's straight from PMV making for dummies there.
Yeah. You got to find your own niche, really.
All right, that's
something.
again.
Find something you specialize in, and choose to either go with it all the way or try something new. Experiment. Don't be afraid to experiment, which is what I always do all the time. Some fail, some succeed, some right into some. I don't know where they end up. Maybe in the recycle bin. Never to be seen again. Save your eyes, people. Yep.
All right, excellent. Thank you very much. So,
you're welcome.
I was looking on your YouTube channel and... Pardon?
Got $5? Okay, never mind. I want a tip.
You're so random.
I'm poor. I'm not Pinkie Pie, though.
Here's why are you so random?
Okay, here's a little bit of trivia, just to segue out for a bit. Do you know that Pinkie Pie is actually the least favorite of the main six for me?
Oh, really?
Yeah, surprising. Given my random character. Isn't that weird? Yeah.
You seem to match her so well.
I just need to bounce up and down more often. Okay, I'm bouncing up and down my chair right now. Okay, I'm doing a good impression right now. Okay. Okay, I look wrong right now.
Okay.
Okay.
Shall we move on? Are you done with your facts of the day?
Fact of the day finish. Proceed.
Okay. So I noticed that you have about 74 or 75 YouTube videos on your account back there. So I'd imagine that in at least one of them you found that you've encountered some difficulties. Has there been any difficulties that you've encountered, and how have you overcome them?
Same difficulties as everybody. Remember that problem I used to say? Don't stare at the program. I used to be a victim of that too. I just went head on. So, my only solution is what I said before. Please think before you do it again. And there were some videos like, say, let's see, you know, right, brain pony infection and breakneck pace, the one you just watched just now. Yeah,
Yes,
the
I
Rainbow
did.
Dash. Well, I was learning After Effects with that video, Rainbow Dash fighting his magic team, breakneck pace. I got frustrated actually from time to time because my hardware is pretty much crap. It lags everywhere. It lags everywhere. So I'm thinking nothing is ever gonna get done. But no, think of it this way. If you do at least 2 seconds or 5 seconds each day, isn't that progress? Hey, some little bits in there. You got to see that you done something. Don't think like, oh shit. Oops. Did I say a vulgar word? Ooh. Edit that out. All right. So.
Okay. So, I would ask, what do you plan to do in the future? But I think you've actually given us a preview for that video. We'd like
Yeah.
to watch that now.
Yeah, go ahead. Show them what I couldn't do anymore. I quit, people. No, I don't quit. I'm just going hibernating lately. Go ahead. Show them what I got. Or what I don't got. Whatever the case may be.
Johnny singing oldies goldies, you babalula, baby, what I say. You come Johnny singing, I got a woman down in the tunnel trying to make it pay. He got the action, he got the motion. Oh yeah, the boy can play. Dedication, devotion, turning all the nighttime into the day.
One thing, I don't know why. It doesn't even matter how hard you try. Keep that in mind. I designed this rhyme to explain in due time. All I know is time is a valuable thing. Watch it fly by as the pendulum swings. Watch it count down to the end of the day. The clock ticks life away. It's so unreal.
All right, and we are back. I'm going to admit, I haven't been able to see the preview that you all have seen, so I can't bounce off of that. Quetzal, how about you tell me what you just showed, because I haven't been able to see it yet.
About 6 songs there. 6 songs there. One of them is a simple, one of them funny, the other 4 popular brony songs like, well, you should know Generosity and Pinkie Pie is fighting his magic team, right?
Yep.
They are work in progress. It's a work in progress.
Okay, excellent. Well, that sounds great.
And only that, they are coming to you live next summer, 2015. Oh, sorry, next summer, 2014. Okay.
You're ahead of your time, Quetzal.
Thanks.
That was
That's a
really
nice
bad. That was
compliment.
a really bad pun. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
No, that was excellent. I'll pay you $5 for that joke.
Okay, so for a final question, what is the hardest project you think you've worked on to this point?
Hardest. Difficulty to me is the usual motivation or laziness, much like everybody. I have ideas, but if you just want to sit there and do nothing, well, nothing's gonna get done. So the other hardest thing I think that can be applicable is being stale, I think once you reach a comfort level, that's not good, you know. You feel you're not challenging yourself. You want to feel that, okay, I've done something new and I've done something great. Maybe not necessarily great, but for yourself. For yourself, I know I improve, and so what if people say it's bad? If you yourself know you got progress, then so be it. You're happy for yourself, you know.
Okay.
Understand. Understand. Yeah. Okay, continue. Yeah.
But did you have a particular hardest project you've worked on, or have you just had about the general trickiness for all projects you've done?
Okay, if you want the technical difficulty would be the hardest one would be stuff like yellow, the stuff like my most recent videos, because I'm really just experimenting and really just trying to find something new. I think I'm getting stale right there. So I'm trying to find something new for myself. That's why I haven't been making stuff lately.
Oh, okay. So,
Yeah.
before we wrap up this interview, for the final thing I'll ask, you've been giving us these throughout the whole interview, but,
Oh, yeah.
words of wisdom. If you were to give your audience some words of wisdom, what would it be?
Forget everything and quit. Just kidding. Nope. Words of wisdom would be yourself no matter what they say. Have fun and
Excellent.
take off. Have fun and take off is another one.
All right. Do you have any others?
I'm sorry, I don't have my code book from high school, so I don't know.
But you have I mean, then again, you kind of, as I said, answered that last question throughout the interview with all of your other sort of mentions and words of wisdom, which that's really great. I mean, the big point behind this interview and this show is not only to interview great PMV artists, which I consider you to be one, but also
Thank
to
you.
help those who are who are still learning and who want to get some advice from the I put this in air brackets, the greater PMV artists, because I really don't like organizing people like that, but it's to give people advice.
Yeah, so one more thing. Yeah,
Oh,
one more
sure.
thing of advice. Yeah, which reminds me, we are in a wonderful community. You can ask for help. No one will bite you in this community. Well, maybe a special few. Depends.
That's
No,
reserved for the furries.
just Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Yep. Don't be afraid to ask for help. If you feel you can't do it, hey, guy, do you know how to do this? Don't worry. No one's going to say, you suck at anything anyway. Nope. That's never the case in this fandom. It's always, maybe you do this, you try this, just being general. Or maybe you take this layer, or maybe you try this new composition you got, that sort of thing. Oh wait, I just sneak peeked at the chat. Oh, Bamhoofia. I've forgotten about that one. How could I forgot that multi-part epic that contributed greatly. I feel usually.
Okay.
Yeah,
No,
one more thing
continue.
about.
No, that's fine.
I love collabs, I do, but I'm just too shy to maybe just ask people, hey, want to collab? Most of the time is people ask me. Oh, no one ask me. Sad thing. I think I'm not in popular demand. Let me check. Yeah, not in popular demand. I'm sorry. I think I reached my expiry date at 2012 October 31st. Okay, that's my expiry date. I'm sorry.
Well,
I'm just I'm just a fungi right now. A fungi. Lame pun, but yeah, fungi. Mushrooms.
Oh God, this is going
I've
on.
turned.
So I mean,
Great,
so right
I've
now,
turned-
pardon?
I turned this. Great, I just ruined another interview. Yes, job well done. Off my bucket list. Ruin an interview. Well done. Now about 369 more stuff to do before I leave this planet.
Okay, and I actually have two things to mention before we do close this interview. One, you heard it,
Yeah.
folks. Quetzal is open for collaboration. Go and collaborate with him. And two, actually bouncing off what you had said, Quetzal, that the whole idea of everyone's on the same level in the fandom. I mean, we're all here. We all like My Little Pony, and collaboration is an excellent way for no names to get named because you work with someone who has some renown, or you play it like a chess game or like a dominoes game, where you start low, you start with the slower and lower collabs, and you slowly make your way up. I mean, the greatest example I can think of is, that singer Feather, Feather Pony
Yeah.
Artist. I haven't heard of her music yet, like,
No
listen
fun,
to
no
it right
fun.
now. But she started off, I mean, I was a friend of hers since much earlier on, but she started off doing very small collaborations, like collaborations with me on music, and I can't make music. And now she's going around and collaborating with, Tombstone, or attempting to collaborate with Tombstone here. Alex,
And now-
Aviators, and all these great people. But it's to show that even if you're a no-name, find ways to climb the ropes of the fandom through collaborating with those that are a bit above you. Be ready to accept that you aren't the world's best, and learn, okay, there's those better than me, let's work together.
Yes, that's right.
Okay.
It's about the teamwork, it's about the community, and that should be all, really. Yeah.
And that's an
Don't get
excellent,
ahead of it.
And that's an excellent note to end the interview on, undoubtedly. You guys have a good
Because-
day, and thank you very much for
I
bearing,
hope
with
everyone is in it.
bearing with our technical difficulties and the interruptions from QuetzalDash. And what else? I don't think there's anything else. All right, see you guys. Thanks for tuning
Okay.
in.
This is PMV Today interview signing off. Goodbye.